people, I woke up today and Kiz and Trev started doing shout-outs in their nice bathrooms. I said, you know what, yeah? Welcome to Wales. We got nice bathrooms here too. So, XLD, I'm going to smash your fucking face in. Yeah, heavyweight, fucking main event. Wales versus Wales, 5th of November. But for today, my bro, for today, I hope you have a wonderful Friday. And everyone watching too. Go and buy your tickets. If you can't come, pay-per-view will be out ASAP after the event. Donate money. Shout out APH. Shout out No Loose Chat. FT Dub. It's the Welsh Gunner stepping in the ring. If you ever wanted to see me get punched in the face because you too pussy to do it yourself, I suggest you support Big Crash. Lil Crash. He's gone. He didn't do his bit. He's not getting paid. Boom, boom. See you in 2 weeks, motherfuckers. Boom. Why is it still recording?
Oh, by the way, lads, anyone who ain't got no equipment, this is the poor man's exercise. What am I going to call it?
Listen right here, kids, I tell you right now, there's no man going through his mother and beat me. 5th of November, I'm telling you, brother, you're gonna get absolutely smashed to pieces. Ha! 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 No man born through his mother, let me tell you right now.
Boom, boom, boom. There we have it, guys. There we have it. Hey, you guys are working hard for this one, right? All the videos and that's been coming out. It's been well good. Hey, guys, pick your battles. I ain't been in this stream for a minute, and I apologize for that for the people that did watch. But we are back for a different kind of battle tonight. We're going to be watching some fights from the Old Mariah 1. I have a gang of guests with me tonight. Hopefully we'll have a few more. I can see that we've just had someone else join us backstage as well, so I'm going to bring them on as well. But yeah, quickly just go through, give you a hello. What's up, Crash? How you doing, my bro? You are muted. You are muted.
Oh my God. Yo, big up, buddy. Everything's wicked in Wales, my brother.
Hey, all good, man. All good. Kids, how you doing?
Yo, I'm good. Everything's
good
good.
to see you, man. Good to see you, Callum.
And you, bro. What's up? How we doing, people?
All good, all good. Mike in building.
Yo, Magic Ink Live.
Hey, proper celebrity right here, huh?
Don't hate the players.
SB, man, you good? It's good to see you again. Sit down, talk to you again, bro. Lloyd as well, in the building.
Yes, you're right, boys.
Hope you're getting ready for the fight. E, lastly, but definitely not least, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, bro? I'm good.
Hey, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's Saturday night and I got anything better to do than this, so
nice.
I guess I'm okay, right?
Yo, this is fine.
Bro,
this is
lit.
absolutely fine.
Man, this is gonna be a good one. Like I said, we're gonna watch the fights from Old Mariah 1. We'll see who else comes on. Like I said, we might have to swap who I have on and that, but before we do, I just want to give you guys a quick chance if anyone wants to chat some shit before we start.
Yeah, I'm always chatting shit, man.
Go on then, Mike.
Nah. I think Miss Beanie.
Callum
I
has
said
been
in
on
my
TV,
house,
has
he's
he, Mike?
pulling
Callum ain't
charm.
been on TV, have he, bro?
Yeah,
Talking shit.
Hey, this ain't
yeah.
on PV. This is on my channel.
Magic overpowers Marty every time. Fucking, magic.
Oh, here we
Fucking
go
magic,
again.
mate.
It's made up,
You know what I
man.
mean?
No one believes in magic.
Marty. You can't even snap
Magic
a
is
bread
real,
stick,
man. Magic is real.
It is. Magic is real in building. Look.
Blue gang
Blue
up in this
gang.
bit.
Blue gang.
Big up
To
the
the
blue gang.
boots hang.
Jeez. So,
Wow.
how's the training been for you, Mike? What
Yeah,
you been up
yeah,
to? I've
it's been
seen that you
alright.
and kids have been training together.
Yeah, I've dropped to gene size and that. It is.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
Yeah, we got a few rounds in together, haven't we, Mike?
Yeah, we got some.
Okay, what you two have actually sparred with each other?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
What's it
Kiz,
like?
he's-
What's it like
he's
sparring
he's like
Kiz?
to flipping whip it. He's like, Mr. You know what I mean?
Yo, Mike's heavy-handed, man. Mike's probably
Yeah.
hit me harder than most people during sparring. I'm not even gonna lie, and I've been
Okay.
training with some real good fucking people.
I guess that's an important part of training, though, right? It's not about how hard you can hit; it's about how hard you can get hit and all
No,
that.
for real, man. I ain't been
Yeah.
rocked yet.
Sometimes I can just stand there and get hit to death, but obviously I won't die. You know what I mean?
Is that something you've all been doing? Have you all been doing quite heavy sparring, or has any of you kind of not been able to get into that so quick? Because obviously, you're not like, you might have a background of fighting and that, I'm not 100% sure, but you're all not looking to make a career out of fighting, all of you anyway. This is something that you're doing for charity, things like that. Huh?
Speak for yourselves. I've been doing this shit since I'm 15.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
what I said. That's what I said.
more,
Most,
more or
right?
less, certain man are taking this serious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We
Like,
enjoy it
there's
so
a few.
much. It's like, yeah.
There's a few, but it's for a good cause and everything as well. I do have the link for the charity and everything and the tickets, which I will put in the chat once I find them. But yeah, I guess it's daunting, right? Like me is I've done a little bit of kind of martial arts in my past and stuff, but I wouldn't get in the ring with any of you guys and start fighting any of you. None of you. Well, how did this get kind of set? Did you guys approach Krishna or did he approach you? Callum, we'll start with you. We'll go around.
Yeah, I basically contacted him because I saw the first event and I thought, it's definitely something I could do. So he hooked me up with Mike, and it's gonna be his funeral.
Here we go.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, I'll be coming back from dead, innit?
Yeah, Mike. Yeah.
Let's go.
Necromancer, Mike.
Same question for you, Mike.
Yeah. Sorry, what was the question? Me. Memory shit.
Oh shit! It just went out of my head as well. What the
It
fuck was that?
does.
Oh, yeah, how
Overnight.
did your battle? How did your fight get set up?
Oh,
Did
yeah,
you-
well, I
did you
thought
contact Krishna?
I was putting a bit of weight on, and I thought, I wanted to get back in shape. Saw this event, so I thought, put my name down. That way, if I don't train, less likely to get knocked out. You know what I mean? So I thought, best get training in, otherwise that's it. I'll be
Fair enough.
spewing up at middle at ring.
E, what about you, man?
Yeah, no, I messaged Krishna, bro. I kind of the same thing. I was kind of getting fat, and I just wanted to. I don't know, bro. I just want to fight, fam. I wanted to do the
No,
last
I
one,
love
but
that
he
you
couldn't find
guys
me
are-
someone, so, I mean,
I love that you guys are taking that kind of positive from it as well, though. You're looking after yourselves, and it's a good motive for you guys to be in. I think.
no facts.
which,
Yeah,
is
it's
awesome.
like a dual motive as well.
Big up,
Because
Ryan. What's up? Yeah, no,
Yeah, fire.
definitely. So yeah, SVE. What about you? You've obviously, you just said you've done a lot of fighting in the past and things like that. But how did this come about?
Well, I actually reached out to Krishna for the first one, but I used to work in retail, so I asked for a day off from retail. It's like trying to find the lotto numbers in Ireland. So yeah, I couldn't do the first one. With the second one, I was like, fuck it, get me an opponent. I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm half ready to fight in shape. I've been putting on the mass, some muscle, keeping the muscle memory and all that. And I was like, you know what? I haven't fought in 3 years. What better time than to get back in? I think was presented, and my first thought was, I can't be going to war with someone I respect, man. So, Enigma, whatever happens in the ring, whatever time I overloaded my punches, it's always not personal, right?
bro, you're gonna have to hit me to get the trauma off. The trauma don't fly through the air.
I'm just saying, these are gonna connect. There's no way about it. They're gonna connect.
Though I can take punches, but you honestly gonna have to hit me first. I've
Well-
only been training 2 months, yeah, but I learned some shit, bro. I learned some cool shit.
Rebuttal,
Okay,
SV.
we'll see.
Come on,
We'll
man.
see.
Get him.
But saying
No,
that
yeah.
though, my guy's been fighting since he was 15, innit? So
Mm.
all of you,
Bro,
man,
I look like this
who
at
come
19,
to the event.
yeah. Like I look like this at 19, yeah. I'm the youngest person on this card right now, yeah. And I look like this. It ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be easy.
It all ain't size though. Don't think it's that, bro. If you watch boxing or UFC, you already know size
That's very
don't really
true.
play a difference in anything.
Mhm.
All it means is you can land some heavy ones, but I just gotta dodge him. That's it.
Yeah. Obviously, Lloyd, you're going up against Crash. Crash, you had a different opponent before Lloyd, which was
Shawnee B, I think.
Shawnee B.
That was it. Yeah, sorry, Shawnee B. But he unfortunately can't make it for whatever reason. So Lloyd, you stepped in. Did you offer your name, or was that something that came to you?
I spoke to Krishna a few months ago and was like, set a fight up. He got me an opponent. It was due to be released just after Shawnee B pulled out. And my opponent pulled out around about the same time.
Okay.
So I said to Krishna, I was like, look, anyone you can get, just put him in front of me. And to be fair to Crash, he stepped up. He wanted a fight and he took it. So I got to give respect to that, to be fair.
Decent, man, decent. And Crash, originally, I swear I remember seeing you tweet about wanting to be part of the first Ultimate Rider, but you couldn't make the date or something. So I'm guessing you reached out to Krishna.
I can't remember why. Oh, I was fresh off my operation, so it just wasn't wise. But due to the scoop battle, my name was put forward by No Loose Chat, obviously, because that shoulder barge was crazy. There's no way I could not do the Ultimate Rider. Do you know what I mean? No, I hit up Chris. Yeah, I wanted to do the first one. I knew I couldn't. It wouldn't be wise. But the second one, I was on it. And then the Shawnee B thing happened, and I had to get a plate. And I know Lloyd wanted a fight, so I just said, fuck it. I hadn't seen a picture of this nigga's arms yet. So maybe next time, research.
Oh, when that flyer first came out, I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Same,
Crash
same,
don't die.
Same. I was like, all right. I went from Shawnee B, who was like pub lunch, to just rice and fish cakes. You know what I mean? Rice and fish cakes, bro. Rice and fish cakes. That's it, bro. But yeah, no, the motivation's been crazy because for Shawnee, like, I was gonna take it serious, but when Lloyd's put in front of you, you can't not take it serious. You know what I mean? Like I have to take that level everything. I dropped weight for Shawnee, which I had to put back on then for Lloyd. Do you know what I mean? No, give me that back. Give me that back. I need that back.
Yeah. And Kiz, yourself, obviously, we just said you was on the first event. We will be watching your fight tonight. But what was it that got you involved? Did you reach out, or did Krishna reach out to you?
I really enjoyed the first one, to be honest. I thought it was sick. I really loved the concept. It was always guaranteed that I was going to be on this card. From the day that fight happened, I said the next one I'm on it. Obviously, me and Trev watched each other fight, and we both kind of said, Trev wanted the rematch with Jack, but for whatever reason that didn't materialize. I messaged Chris and said, I want Trev. Trev was the best on the last card that's around my weight class. Trevor dropped quite a bit of weight. I'd gained quite a bit of weight. We've met in the middle, and we just wanted the challenge. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not here to get easy fights. I want to fight people that's going to test me. I want a fight. That's why it's a fight. Do you know what I mean? So it made sense to fight the best of a person on the card that was around my weight. So it just made sense. So we did it.
No, I get that. Cool. All right. Enough talking. Let's watch the first battle. So people in the chat, in the comments, let us know how you're doing. Let us know what you think about the fights. Don't forget to hit that like on your way in. Subscribe, all that good stuff. It really, really does help. But for now, we are going to get into Kupar versus Baylor. Great fight, I think. I think Kupar definitely surprised a few people. He was meant to be fighting on this event, right?
Yeah. Giz, he was meant to be fighting. Was it Giz?
I think it was Giz. So I remember thinking, why? But fair play to Cooper. Fair play to all of you, to be fair. I might make a few comments tonight. I would never do this, so I'm making comments just clearly as just to get banter. Fair fucking play to all of you guys for getting in. Quick question: is there going to be head guards this event?
No.
Me and Trevor ain't got head guards.
Them, I think.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Because they were annoying. That was
Yeah.
annoying.
They were real annoying.
Yeah, anyway, let's get into this.
Look at all the feints, man.
Damn.
Do you know what though? Cooper doesn't really take a step back.
No, he comes forward the whole fight. It's crazy.
Yeah, fair fucking play.
Doesn't let it
To
deter
be
him,
fair,
does
you
he?
can see Cooper using the basics of boxing first. I like that. I respect that.
Yeah, I think to be fair, I think if he was to come out and have another fight, it would be better. Definitely. But again, the head guard is like over his mouth now.
Don't seem to be following through with punches either.
Look at Baylor, man, for fuck's sake.
He puts everything behind every single one, doesn't it?
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
And this is Baylor going easy as well. Like, this is Baylor saying, I'm not coming to kill you, man.
Sizing up.
He's trying to be technical, not going windmilling straight in.
Well, he said before, didn't he? He said, I'm not coming to kill the boy. He's never boxed before. I'm coming to put on a show. And that he did.
He should have killed him there, let's face it.
I would have loved it. I was telling Baylor, yo, fuck it, just charge now.
Yeah, just charge, just do it. I hope that you guys are a bit more bloodthirsty almost in this event.
No, do you know what?
yeah.
Cooper's range is just mad off. Like his range is just—that's his worst problem. He's just stood way too far away.
Yeah, he's not making full use of his arms, is he?
You gotta remember that Baylor's like, look at Baylor's footwork and his movement, man. Like, he's throwing so many feints. It's so hard to tell where he's gonna move to. He's switching stances. It's crazy, man. How are you even meant to read that?
I wouldn't know. Just skip this story a bit.
You gotta respect Cooper for this. You can only respect him, man. He got in there with a killer, and he knew he was getting in there with a killer.
And to be fair, after getting some big hits, just kept coming to him.
Forward, constant forward pressure, man.
Like, as we'll see from a fight later on, some people get hit and then hide.
Oh, got it way too late.
You know what? Cooper does land a good shot. I can't remember where it is, but he lands a sick shot on
it's
Baylor,
third
man.
round, bro.
Yeah, it is, isn't
He
it?
hits him with
So
the bomb.
how much of these fights have you guys gone back and watched? Obviously, kids,
all of them.
I bet you've watched.
I've watched all of them
quite
quite a
lot,
few
right?
times, man.
Yeah, all of them.
Who were the corner men, by the way? Did they just like give them on the day?
Yeah, so we had like professional corner teams brought down for us,
I see.
and they were good as well, man. They were actually really good.
Cooper he's got the instinct, ain't he? Like that's what I wouldn't have. I ain't got that instinct to walk into someone trying to punch me. Do you know what I mean? My instinct is to back away from that, really.
Yeah, I haven't
until
really,
there's
to be
no
honest
other
with you.
option, right? Like it's mad. He's just
Changing that way of
continuously-
thinking.
Constantly attacking, constantly. Fair play.
Well, Coops.
A few good body shots there.
He realised, didn't he, that he's going to have to take some to land some.
That there, man. Jeez.
Oh my lord!
That's a sharp breath.
Respect.
Yeah.
Body shots are a
stayed
killer,
up.
man.
Yeah,
The fact
I
that
think
didn't
I would
drop
go
him is-
down on a body shot more than I'd go down on a headshot, to be fair. I feel like I've been hit more in the face than I have in the body. I've been more used to it.
Yeah, body shots
Jeez.
hurt, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. I'm just going to pause it here because I do see backstage we got the guy that's made this all happen. It's Mr. K himself. What is good, my bro?
The fucking boss man himself.
Is that Eddie Hearn? Oh, no, it's just Christian. I'm not Eddie Hearn either. All right, boys.
Mr. K.
How you doing, everyone? Everyone good? Shout
All
out,
good
Dan.
here, man.
Shout him out, bro.
Hey, it's gonna be fun watching these back. Definitely. How are you feeling about the event coming up?
Do you know
Everything
what?
ready?
I'm a lot less nervous than I was a couple of weeks ago. Things have been a little bit more planned ahead this time, and
Okay.
a lot of things are kind of already in motion that I don't really need to touch on. So, yeah, I feel a little bit better, a lot more stress relieved off my chest, and a lot more smoother running for this next one, definitely. And then hopefully the next one after that even more.
Have you already started to think about number 3 then?
Do you know what, Danny? I can tell you, man, because I've been trying to play around with it as well. Like, so the next one is going to be a mixture of boxing, kickboxing, and MMA. So the next one will be next year.
It's like you read my mind.
Yeah, man.
It is. I was literally the next question I was going to ask you is: are you just going to stick to boxing? That is literally the next question I was going to ask you.
So you know, boxing's a bit easier to deal with. It's a pretty one-track mindset. It's kind of like you've only got one thing to focus on when it comes to boxing. It's a bit more simplistic. However, if you were to throw in kickboxing and then the element of MMA or like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and adding the grappling element into things, we start waking up a different mindset of the brain. You know what I mean? So
No, definitely.
I don't know. It's, a lot more people are doing like wrestling martial arts nowadays and stuff like that. So Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, judo, and things like that. It might be a good chance for them. Still striking. So if these guys want to, you know, they're kind of getting bored of just throwing their hands, they want to learn kickboxing over the next few months, that will be open for them as well. You know what I mean?
That's
So
mad.
whatever they want to expand themselves on physically as fighters, that's what we're here for, man. We want to expand their entire vocabulary as well as their entire arsenal of skills, all of it.
Nah, that's decent, man. I love what you're doing. I really do. We was just talking about like the other positive benefits that are coming from this. You know, the guys looking after themselves, training, all that kind of stuff. It's amazing, really. And the whole kind of scene has got behind it as well. That's what I love about this scene, right? This community that we've got. Everyone just gets behind these sort of ideas, and it is great. Is any of you guys? Is there any other kind of martial art type fighting that you would consider doing? I mean, I'd be scared of punches with gloves. I ain't going to be looking for ankles and toes getting fucking knocked into my face in that as well.
I'm saying punches and gloves, I can take that. You see the knees? I'm not with the knees, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing, though. I want to knee someone
Fuck
else,
that.
but I don't want them to knee me back.
I'd be that guy that gets Superman punched and just down. Like, that would be me out. I'd just go, ah!
I'd probably do kickboxing or MMA, to be fair.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd love to do MMA. I'd definitely do the MMA because it'd be interesting.
I might just be really, really stupid here, and forgive me, but would you need a different ring for MMA? It's obviously like the octagon or whatever. Would that be something you'd have to do, or can you do it in a normal boxing?
Pride used to be in a boxing ring.
Okay.
It'd be sick to have it Lay Thai, where it's on a rise platform with no barrier. Went to one like that 10 years ago. Went
Yo,
to
I'm fighting for New York, my brother. Yeah, that's hella wild.
Fighting on the roof.
Yeah, they actually had it. They used to have this like 10, 15 years ago, Birmingham Martial Arts Show. It was all any martial arts could enter on a raised platform, and then you can knock them off or whatever. Looks sick.
Gladiators.
Hand style, that like. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's illegal now.
Have you guys seen
I think it's illegal now.
I don't know.
Have you seen the telephone box fighting?
Yeah.
Danny, bro. Yesterday, bro, I found out car jitsu.
Car jiu-jitsu. I've seen that too.
Bro, 2 man scrapping in a Ford Fiesta. Man.
You ain't getting choked out with a gi. You're getting choked out with a fucking seatbelt, man.
Yeah, that's a rule. You can choke out with the seatbelt. That's crazy.
That's mad, isn't it? Because they start with their seatbelts buckled up, and they're like.
I'm rapping it. Wait, I'm gonna have to check that out in a minute. We might have to watch some of that at the end if we've got time.
See, man, just drop the front seat like and just choke hold. It's just mad tactical that.
Right, let's get back into this fight anyway. They're just going for the break of the third. We'll be going into the third. It was only 3 rounds per fight, wasn't it? On
Yeah,
this
that's
one.
right. Yeah.
Is that the same for the next event?
Hopefully, if Crash and Lloyd are still confirming this, they're probably going to be 5 rounds. And if I can still
Minute.
put Chiz in Trev's legs, maybe I can get them to 5 rounds as well.
Nah, I've trained for 3, man. I've trained for 3.
Yeah, bro, I
Gotta
do more
respect
than
it.
3. You know, I just
Gotta
it was like
respect it,
5
gotta
is a
respect
lot,
it.
man.
You got a week to train for 2 more rounds. I mean, come on. It's
Danny
not
said it
that
like
big.
it's easy. Boys, don't take that. Danny, do you hear
I
Danny
would
there?
do it.
You got 2
Right.
weeks. Let's train for 2 more rounds.
This is the lightest week now.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Is this a week where you take lightly, all of you? Are you taking it lightly, or are you just carrying on in the same kind of stamina?
No,
I'm chilling my
sparring 3
body,
times
like
this week.
getting.
You sparring next week, Enigma?
I'm sparring 3 times this week.
That's risky, though, right?
I'm hard sparring, bro. I don't really get like, I get hurt, but it doesn't like. I don't know how to explain it, bro. The pain's not like pain.
That's some wise words, bro. That's and then skip to next week, bro. Wednesday,
Maybe.
bro. And Nick was in hospital. I got pain.
Maybe
No,
just got
bro,
a numb brain.
I've been for 8 weeks. I've been hard sparring like 3 times a week, and
Yeah,
apart
I've
from
been
last
sparring 3 times a week, but you need that week, man, to let your brain recuperate, bro.
I want to, bro, but there's one. I need to learn 2 more things. There's 2 things I'm practicing. I've not learned yet, so
You know,
I
I
don't
got
want to.
2
You know
more
what I'm saying?
combos to unlock.
Yeah.
No, I hear you.
Circle, triangle, squat. Yeah, that's it. He's got it. All right, let's get back into this anyway. Baylor's going for the knockout in this round.
So you see that moment there?
Mm.
It was at that. So just before that, Cooper catches Baylor. Just before that, Cooper catches Baylor. And then Baylor at that moment.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, as Baylor's just said to the ref, get his face guard. Baylor told me straight, bruv, if Cooper hit me again in that moment, I would have been flat out, bruv. I had to call the ref. And just
Look at him, bro.
Oh shit!
10 seconds, caught his breath back, and then got back to work.
Cooper's gonna land that fucking body shot of the Godzilla.
Going good there.
Fair play to Coops. He's a big boy and he's still got energy, like.
Yeah.
The ref running from them big men.
That's how I fight. See, that's just
Oh,
Cooper's tiring now, though.
very tired.
Yeah, throwing some wild punches, but still not stepping back.
Oh,
Every time.
I wrecked to the face.
Oh, he got in good there, though.
His guard is fucked. Look at his guard.
Even fit.
I'm very wobbly legs, man.
Baylor keeps switching his stance as well.
I nearly took himself out of the game.
Spinning around.
You got to think how heavy them shots must be off Cooper.
Mm.
Mad.
Definitely, like, fair play to Cooper for getting up and doing that. Definitely, he didn't step back from him. He didn't step down at all. He just carried on. Fair play. Baylor got the decision on that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward, that one, to be fair. But Cooper probably won everybody's respect that day.
100%.
Everyone knew going up against Baylor was no easy task. Cooper even said, I didn't realize he was a fighter when I accepted this. I thought he was a random Irish battler. And I was like, okay.
Okay.
And he didn't back down. He didn't back down. Fair play to him. He found out
Yeah.
who Baylor was. I was like, do you know what? I've put my foot in this. I'm going to continue. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm going to train. And he did. Fair play to Cooper, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't take say anything against anybody that's got into the ring and done it at all. I can giggle a little, but I can't say anything. In terms of like fighting again, like what would you say Cooper, because obviously he took the loss in that, what would you say he needs to work on? Anybody?
I'd say he needs to work on his technique a lot more. That was technique against Hart, really. He just kept pushing forward. If he had the same tools, we would have had a much closer fight, you know?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
If he'd been able to utilize his jab a lot more, because he's the taller guy as well.
Yeah, definitely. He had a longer reach, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Will you be doing that again? Because I fucking love watching that bit. The weigh-ins and all that, and then the little face-off there. I love watching that. Are you doing that again this event?
Yes, we are. We're going to be doing that, streaming from the hotel rooms, from our hotel conference room and stuff like that. On the APH Events YouTube channel. We're just going to stream that the day before weigh-ins, little face-offs, you know, a little bit of tension here and there. And then, the boys will get a good night's rest Friday night, and then Saturday they can have the morning to maybe do a little bit of light training before they get to the boxing gym, and then come there before they get in the ring.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah, the weigh-ins were sick. I must say, after never battling in the Fiddler's Elbow, but stripping down to my boxers in it, it's a rarity as a battler, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it's something that other battlers haven't done, so it's something we can brag about, I guess. Right, we're going to get into the next fight then. We've got 3 more to go through. This one is Dialect versus Soul Jitsu. Got someone backstage that I'm going to bring through just before we start this one as well. It's Floyd May Trevor. What's up? Always up.
Floyd May Trevor.
Loving the name, man. Loving it. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, man. All good. How are you?
Hey, all good. Welcome to Pick Your Battles. We haven't gotten to yours or Kiz's fight yet, so you ain't missed any of those.
I've been watching. Don't worry, mate. I've been watching on the way home.
Hey,
what are you smoking?
Just a cigarette, mate. Chill out.
Oh, all right.
Just a cigarette, kid. Calm down, mate.
He's being a good boy.
Don't
Crash, you all right there? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm
I was surprised how Soul Jitsu came out for this. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting him to be on it.
Yo, I thought Soul Jitsu was getting knocked out. Then I'm not gonna lie, his legs dropped and everything.
Yeah, did a slut
First
drop
round
in
was
it.
all dialect. First round was all dialect.
This was such a fucking fight, man.
Yeah,
this was wild.
These two came in to win the fight.
Dialect got that 1-2, that.
Going at it a bit more.
So Jitsu's boxed before this, hasn't he?
Has he?
Training wise, yes, not like
He just looks comfy.
Yeah. Because his friends were the cornermen.
Oh, okay.
Who own a boxing gym. So.
A lot of hugging going off, man.
I think it was the only part where people were clinching.
Yeah. There's a lot of clinching in this. I've got Dialect wore a knee support, you know.
I think Soul Jitsu needed it.
Ooh, that was a good little clip there, wasn't it?
Dialect was landing some clean shots, man. Soul Jitsu was like, fuck this, let's get some Thai boxing in. It was a good game plan though, clinching in the first, making Dialect miss a lot of shots because Dialect's clearly like got the more muscle mass, so his cardio's gonna go quicker.
He was fit though,
So-
man. To be fair,
Yeah,
he was fit in that fight.
In terms of judging a boxing bout, how does that happen?
Huh?
I never really got into boxing in terms of like judging, you know, it all and all that.
You
kind
know,
of
ask
stuff.
the crowd.
Enjoy it for what it is.
That's the crowd, yeah.
Trev, you're never gonna let that down, are you? Bro?
Never,
You're never gonna let that
never.
down.
We are going to get into that, especially on your fight.
Ain't letting it down.
Especially on your fight, Joe. We are going to get into that definitely.
Hmm.
But how do you score a boxing match? Can someone break it down for me in like a dummy's guide or something?
Shots landed, effective control, damage. Got to be along them lines, innit? I don't know. I watch MMA, not boxing.
Yeah, I don't know too much about judging.
Okay.
Yeah, they use a 1-10 system, and they just literally damage, defense, slips, how many shots you landed that were blocked, how many shots you just completely missed, and each thing has a different point, and then they just judge it like 10-9 each round. But it's
Okay, cool.
kind of stupid because I don't personally agree with it. I think it's good for boxing, but it's terrible for UFC.
Yeah, it's terrible for MMA.
Absolutely terrible. Bad system.
Okay. All right. Cool.
My gosh. Dialect's got bombs, man. Respect to Soljitsu for taking them.
My nose would be on the other side of the room if he hit me like that. Honestly, man.
The tump.
It is madness.
Oh my lord.
That was a good move then. That's what I meant by him comfortable, the way that he's just able to get into dialect, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soul just looks very stiff at the moment.
Yeah, with his stance.
Looks like a karate stance with his.
I was just about to say that he looks like a different kind of fight and yeah.
Dialect, head movement. Get around that. Go, hit that, check that hand out your face. Come on, boys!
I think they both realised how tired they were in that first, after that first.
I was gonna say, I was a long little pause
that.
back in it.
Even like just sparring and stuff, it's nothing compared to being in there, right? Like you can be as prepared as you like. The wind's gonna get taken out of you at some point in a fight. Like that was quite a light round compared to the first one.
Yeah, I think so.
And you got to think most professional fights aren't even like this. They're more paced out. They'll have flurries, but like it's not constant ba 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 like these one are doing.
That's true.
You see that a lot more in amateur level. And the adrenaline definitely plays into your cardio as well when you're actually in a fight.
It looks like
Yeah,
Soul's
good point.
punching before Dialect can move. He don't know what he's throwing, but he's
Yeah,
throwing
yeah,
from
it is.
his
Soljitsu went wild this round.
This way goes
Oh
down,
my
right?
gosh.
Oh,
I forgot he dropped him. That's crazy.
I had the whole room shaking. When Dialect dropped, I had the whole room.
The 1-2 that wobbled him, that one there. That was
Yeah.
the 1-2 there.
yeah.
And then he
But
just
I was
followed
That
up
was,
with it.
that was the best shot of the night.
Yeah.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
watching Brooksy in Trouble on the commentary, and they were going fucking mental for it.
Yeah, when that
Stood up
I don't think
screaming.
anyone expected that to happen, did they?
So okay, so in terms of like judging that round, right? Like obviously in battle rap, yeah, if you choke, that's kind of like being knocked down, right? Like if you forget your shit, that's being knocked out. Would you consider this on that kind of level? Is that,
Yeah,
how you would judge it? Is that, am I
that
on the
makes
right
it-
lines at least?
You get a knockdown, you win the round.
Like,
It
is this
basically
how
makes
it's-
it a 10-8 round.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
get a knockdown, it's a 10-8.
Okay.
I actually like that analogy as well.
I'm just trying to make it so
Yeah,
I can
nice.
understand it.
Oh, brilliant. I got that. Very similar, yeah.
The intensity in the room at this moment was insane.
You could feel it in it. You could literally.
You really could.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dialect's been a lot more aggressive now.
Yeah, them head guards are definitely annoying as fuck.
Mm.
Give me a tea towel on your head or something. Yeah, he's moving about a lot more, Dialect.
Ooh, that was such a lifeline throw. Like, Soul had caught him there. He could have gone straight through the ropes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, he did a cool one, then he hit him, and then he did the walk up. That was some cool one.
Didn't even look back either, did he? He was just like,
But the
God.
explosions. Boom.
Said, I know. He said, I know.
I know. I did that. I did that.
Right, sorry, lads. I'm going to have to dash. I'll disappear.
All good, man. Good luck
In
with the
a
fight.
bit. Mighty. See you soon.
Safe match.
Yeah.
See you soon. In a bit, man. That's the second fight then. So who took the judge's decision on that?
Soljitsu.
Sojitsu.
It was a blue team clean sweep.
Yeah, I feel like Soldier.
Should it have been though? That's what we're going to get into, right? That's what we're going to get into. We're going to watch that one next. 'Cause I've watched this one, and
Definitely
you know,
shouldn't have been all blue. Like we all know this. It shouldn't have been. There was one definite fight that was messed up on.
So do you think this is something that will need to be rectified, right? This will need to be. I feel like that would be a big fight again, though.
I've got judges involved. I've got professional fighters as judges.
Yeah, I appreciate that, by the way, Krishna, to be fair. Appreciate that, man.
No,
Yeah.
because that was a fuck up on my part. Do you know what I mean? I should have thought about
Live
it.
and you learn, right?
I was like,
That's it.
you know, battle rap. I was like, yeah, we used to do crowd reaction thing. Used to. Do you know what I mean? That's why I kind of kept all 4 fights, and that was 3 rounds purely because battle rap has 3 rounds. Do you know what I mean? Like everything's a lot linked to battle rap, innit? But then, yeah, no, that was my biggest mistake and my biggest regret of that first event was doing crowd reaction for that fight. I should have been smart about that, and now I am. We have professional fighters as judges, so these lot don't know you lot as battle rappers. These lot will only
That's
see
decent.
you as fighters in that card, which is why I thought this was better. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Definitely, man.
Let's try that real quick. I could have made that same mistake again. No.
But I think it's something that you have to like learn, isn't it? Like, you know, these sort of things. You've got to give it a go, and if it don't work out, then it don't work out, right? But yeah, we are going to get into this one then. So it's Trev versus Jack.
Yeah, Jack nowhere
was
to be
on
seen.
earlier.
I thought Jack might want to watch this one through because I want to see
Yeah,
his
no,
face.
he was.
I want to
He
see
was
his
on
face.
earlier.
He
He was
said
on earlier, but before we went live, he dipped. I don't know whether he can
Yeah.
make it. If anyone can message him, see if he wants to jump on and say that we're watching.
he said he was in a restaurant and it was wax signal.
Ah, okay. All right.
He knows.
But yeah, all right. So obviously, the judging's contested. We'll get into that towards the end. But let's enjoy the fight first. It was a good fight from 2 good fighters. You know, so let's enjoy it for what it was, and then we'll do the chat at the end.
And that's what changed the fight.
Trust me. I saw it in his eyes after that shot.
Explain that, man. What do you mean by saw in his eyes? What did you see?
Well, the plan was to hurt him early, innit? And I landed a right hand within about 3 seconds. And then after that, his demeanour changed. And then after that, he was just a bit stiff and he was a bit more hesitant. Like he weren't loosening up. He was a bit too like shaky because he knows that I could land the right. Like he was taking the piss out of me, saying, "Oh, I didn't realise how short you were, but I still landed the right hand in about 3 seconds, bro. So does it really matter?"
Okay, cool.
So, yeah.
Let's watch that bit again then.
Got a little reaction out of him.
Ooh.
Oh, he got you good there. The goat is so
Thank you,
good.
Tony. Appreciate it.
Big up, Tony. Every time. I feel like this was the one that, like, you both look like you should be there the most. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, there was a lot of people that were giving it a go and things like that.
To be an amateur boxer, innit? So.
Okay.
I feel like Tread's punching is.
What was that, man?
I feel like Tread's punching was a lot straighter. Jackson.
Yeah. I think it's the difference between discipline. Do you think maybe, like, in terms of like how you're fighting?
Yeah, maybe.
Something like to know to go back in like that. Like we haven't seen anyone else do that yet.
This is the shot. Bang, bang, bang.
You knew it, Sam.
3-piece.
If you would have got maybe 2 more in that combo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that would be good.
These chicken and chips with that one, blood. Bomb.
I have noticed that the crowd is definitely more in favour of Jack.
Yeah, well, Jack's been in the scene for a bit, so he's got a lot of mates in the battle rap scene. I don't really battle that much, so it makes sense.
Relax, come on.
This is me getting my energy back.
Don't wait for him, no. Don't wait for him. Double it up. Wait for him. That's it. Yeah, hands up, Jack.
Everyone went, "Oh," and he didn't even hit me. That's what I'm saying. But what?
See, when Jack's having his most success is when he's pouring that jab, and that's what he should have really noticed. But I guess it's that fight IQ, isn't it? When you're in the moment, if you've not been sparring.
Yeah, I find whoever I'm doing bags with or whoever I'm sparring with says, "Listen, that's your punch, that's your punch." Do you know what I mean?
I feel like you can kind of see when Jack's punches are coming a lot of times as well.
He's telegraphing a lot.
Yeah, he was giving a lot away throughout the whole fight.
And if you look at Trev, he's sending out so many different signals.
Yeah, like the the weaving and the ducking then is constantly turning him round as well.
Get busy now, Trev. Come on. Get busy. That's good. Good body shot. Come on.
This is the second round.
I'll tell you what, fair play. Trev got a lot of different punches as well. Not the same punch, not the same 1-2.
Yeah, I agree with that, definitely.
The combo list is crazy. The angles as well. The angles are well. I know I'm feeling his egos. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
If you notice, with a lot of the body shots, they're not thrown with the intention to always hurt. They're thrown with the intention to make him think that the body shot might be coming next time, and it opens up them headshots.
Yeah. So the body to the head is what I was trying to go for quite a bit, to be fair.
Paid off, definitely. Well, it didn't because you lost, but it paid off.
If Tony D said I won, innit?
Yeah, no, definitely. You did win. You did win, man. You did. Definitely got to get a rematch, innit?
He didn't want it, though. That's the thing. He denied the rematch, and then he goes and fights Maisie. Come on.
Yeah, that's a weird choice.
Have to step up for me.
You two would have
It's not a weird choice. It's a smart choice. That's what that is.
Okay. I feel like though that match, a rematch between you two, could headline Maguire maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I don't think he's ready, though. I think I've improved too much for him now.
Okay. Was there any punches from him that you remember?
Yeah, one in this round. You'll see it. But obviously I'm knackered by it now, so it's like my hands were down, so it's like the shots were like landing quite a bit easier, harder to sort of get out the way of. That one there.
That one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I remember that one. Jeez.
Oh, that one through the screen. Shit.
Oh, he flinched.
You should have followed up, really.
I was going to say as well, like, there's a difference between you two in terms of, like, and this is, from my very amateurish eye, like, you're kind of trying to get those combos, whereas he's trying to knock you out in one punch.
Yeah, that's it. I was trying to just land more in it. I was trying to land because he was the bigger geezer in it, so I weren't really going to think, I'm going to knock him out with one punch. I just wanted to land as many as I could.
We're not going to watch the decision.
Now I get PTSD, man.
No, just watch their faces when they say crowd reaction. That's my favourite bit.
I can't do it. Okay, so obviously, the decision went the wrong way, and I feel like we all agree with that. But in terms of like the actual fight, Trev, how was Jack as an opponent? Was he as good as you thought he was going to be? Was he better? Was he worse? Or how was it?
Not as good as I thought he'd be. I thought he'd throw a lot more. I thought he'd be a bit more of a scrap, but like he weren't really like. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Give me maybe 2 shots where I felt him, but like I felt like he was gonna put it on me a little bit more, and he was a bit hesitant, and I was expecting like everyone, because I didn't know much about Jack, and everyone was like, "Oh, Jack's the hard man, like this, that, the other," and I was expecting that, so I was expecting him to bring it to me, but he didn't really bring it to me. Like, I mean, in the 3rd round, he like landed a few like single shots, but yeah, like I was a bit disappointed because he also said that he's had an amateur record. He had like amateur fights. He said, I remember him saying in the chat, "Oh, this is an excuse for me to get back into the amateurs." So I was thinking, I'm fighting against someone who's got experience. And at this point, I'd never been in a boxing gym. All I'd done was learn off YouTube, and everyone was laughing at me, but did the job, sir.
No, fair enough.
Tony Jeffries.
But,
That's it, Tony Jeffries.
Yo, shout that one. Yo, I watched that too.
He's good. He's good videos, man. Genuinely good videos.
He's sick, man.
Hey, get where you go, right? You definitely go. It was quite obvious, the fans. I even heard somebody halfway through that 3rd telling Jack that you're the one that had to work for it and that you can step back in it. That made me chuckle a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it was just the gas of it all. But yeah, I
I'm
would
not gonna
like
lie. I
to
shout out
see,
to Jack in it.
I'd like to see
Can't lie.
those. That
Low
rematch.
music throughout the fights is now necessary, isn't it, Joey? So you can
Yeah, I was going to say that as well. I think that would be really cool because on this next one, I'm going to play the intro and everything because it is the visuals and stuff is something that I want to talk about as well as the actual fights and that. Just so everyone's aware as well, I've put the ticket link in the chat and the crowdfunder as well. So if you can give anything, then please do. If you can't give money, give it a share. Everything helps. But we are going to get into this last battle. I keep doing that. This last fight. Trev, I definitely want to see you go against Jack again. I know that you want to. Everyone get on it, Jack, on Twitter.
Yeah, everyone wants it apart from Jack.
Right? See if we can get that. I don't know who just dropped out. Our crash. That's all right. We'll carry on for now.
Crash.
So, is this my fight? Yeah.
This is your fight. I was just
what a lot of people don't know about this is I literally was testing positive for COVID until 3 days before this fight. So
okay.
I came into this fight really like my cardio was gone, and I still beat that boy's ass.
I was gonna say I didn't notice the cardio slipping at all. Really.
If you watch, I'm coughing between rounds and shit. You literally see me walk back to my corner like.
As soon as you guys start walking back to your corner, I'm skipping that bit, mate. I don't even watch you breathe.
Oh, is this the Roots fight?
Yeah. So this is
the Roots fight. This is the Kiz fight, bro.
The Roots.
Hey, Kiz, I like that. I like that.
Come on, man.
I see Crash is back. Let's bring it back.
No, I'm chilling. I'm staying.
Nah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so Kiz, in terms of Georgie as an opponent, as a fighter, what were your thoughts then after fighting him? What was your thoughts before and after fighting him?
Before fighting, I was so humble. He didn't really do any of the promos, like the face-off, he wasn't there. We went into that fucking press conference and he was like, Kiz has got no power. Kiz has got no technique. Kiz keeps his hands low. I seen him fight in a garage. Kiz is whack. I come from a family of boxers. I'm going to fuck this boy up. I'm going to be the most technical boxer on this whole event. And I'm sat there like, boy, I've been so humble to you. I've been so humble. All I've spoke about is my confidence in myself. I've not said a bad word about you. I've said, yeah, I believe Georgie's training. I believe he's not gonna come in and be stupid about it because, it would be fucking ridiculous to do that. And that's exactly what he did. He didn't train for it, quite clearly. He's never been punched in his fucking life. That's the reality of it. And afterwards, I was just, I've got to respect him for getting in there, and I held his hand up, do you know what I mean? Because that's what champions do. But
I was just about to say, obviously, like I said, I can't say anything against you guys for going into that ring and doing it. But I'm definitely having a giggle with this one. It was a bad showing from Georgie. Let's face it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I hope that he comes back, proves him wrong, whatever. Fair play for him for going in and doing it, right? That's the biggest thing, and actually getting involved, doing it for the charity and everything as well. Fair fucking play to him.
He just shouldn't have said all that shit.
Yeah, if you're just stay humble, go in, do your thing. It wouldn't have been as much of a big deal. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just found he couldn't How do I say this? He forgot his contact lenses. He forgot his contact lenses,
I'm meant to wear glasses too.
He can't see without his glasses, bro. You watch
it looked like a genuine issue. It looked like a genuine issue for him throughout this fight. Some of his punches were off, and I feel like maybe that's something that could have played a factor.
That's the exact reason.
You're giving him too much credit, bro.
There we go.
I know, man.
Wait, Cooper got glasses. Did Cooper have glasses on?
Nah.
I just think halfway through the fight, you shouldn't have to be reminded that you've got hands that you can throw as well.
Go on, Trev.
Oh.
Trev, go on, say it.
Go on, bro.
You got right hand as well, George. Oh, we need to listen to that part. Hold on. Mate,
Bro, I want to stand up for Roots so bad. I'm trying real hard. And Roots, do you know what? He got in and he tried, even if he wasn't all the way ready. I have to say he just got in and tried.
Do you know what? Yeah, that's
Same
exactly
with
what I'm
Cooper.
saying. I have the utmost respect for all of the guys that have gone in and done it, and all of you going in to do it. But there's consequences for actions, ain't there? And these are them. Like I said, though, I do want to talk about the visuals on this. I do want to talk about the things around the fighting as well. The setup of it all, it just looks fucking sick, to be honest. So we're going to watch the intro to this fight, and then we'll get into it. turn this up a little bit for the intro.
Sip Henny, live life for, live life for, live life for, live life
Yeah, yeah, Chris, yeah.
Rich can't be the tattoo, can't be the tattoo, can't be the tattoo.
Rich kind, tell your baby nobody over this guy. Gotta keep it on the arm with your wrist line. Make your girlfriend see the kid that she switch sides. Oh, you know
Got
be
to get one of
me,
them cupcakes, man.
the swagger that she feel you know be G, yo. What thing you spend, little bit, no be P, yo. Make I take a girl one flight to Rio. See you when I enter. Everybody watch my face, it's amazing. Haters don't come my way. Cool off, slow down. Haters don't come my way. Everybody in my face. Everybody in my
To die that dirty there.
I always thought that, you know. I'm
That's so good. I feel like having Shuffle hosting as well was a great shout.
Yeah,
fire shot.
And he multed all our names, and that meant something to me. I'm a big fan of Shuffle T, man.
I love that as well.
That was sick.
Is he coming back to host the next one?
Sadly not. His girlfriend's birthday is this same day, so he's not battling, so he's unavailable. 5th of November, so it was a little bit sad. Couldn't get him, but we do have Paris from Nobu.
Okay,
He's gonna
okay,
be-
very good replacement. Queen of all the peas.
Probably won't
Fair
have the same rhythmic flow and multis as Shuffle, sorry. But most certainly we'll have Panaz, Shipaz, and the whole of it. Do you know what I mean? So, all, man. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a good day, man. Definitely.
Well, even Georgie's walking was crazy, man. Man did more in his walking than he did in the fight.
You got tired. The walking takes the energy. He did a lot of dancing, a lot of two-stepping.
Yeah. And he was very close as well. So the walkout corner is literally closest to Georgie's corner as well. Like, so he probably had about 5 steps before he had to jump on the edge. Whereas like the blue corner had like a good 30 seconds to walk all the way around the edge of the ring.
The thing is, I danced around the ring. That's not an excuse, is it?
No. You did your thing, bro. You did. Stop, bro.
Let's get into this one anyway. Let's see. Obviously, Kiz, you had a really good performance here. I feel like though, Kiz, you held back in this.
Yeah, my cardio was gone, man. There was no way I was losing to Georgie Roots because I couldn't keep my hands up, and that was something I assured myself of. I was not going to lose this fight because I was out of breath. That's why I kept jumping back, because I was not letting it happen. Not letting it happen. No way was that boy beating me.
Okay, fair. Let's get into it. That uppercut, the sendo from Georgie looked lethal. Should have got you with that one.
Honestly, I didn't feel none of his shots.
That was nice though.
He gave it the stop to what?
Do you remember what you were saying then?
I was saying, no power boy, no power boy. I was talking to him the whole fight.
Bro, he was talking the utmost shit.
Yeah, 180 spin.
This is the first thing that I wanted to mention, okay? Like,
First spin.
again, all respect for getting in there and doing it, but you can't turn around.
It's a standing 8 count if you turn around. You need to take a knee.
Oh, really? Is that a rule?
That's rule, yeah. If you turn around, it's a standing 8.
Yeah, in professional boxing, yes.
Oh, okay.
We're low amateurs at this point.
Just for anyone watching, I'm not disrespectful in a fight. I only did that because he said I had no power and none of this shit, and he was getting fucking sent flying with a jab. Like, I'm not disrespectful.
Mate,
I'm good sport.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize for what you done.
Bro, when you get in that ring, bro, it's Animal Kingdom, bro. Just do what you gotta do, man. Fuck it.
Anna.
Don't turn around.
If you done that, after the battle, then there would be calling you a dickhead. But you're doing it in the match, man. That's what you're supposed to do. Anna. Georgie's definitely shocked by what you've done so far.
His eyes. Look at his eyes.
Kiz is back in the trenches right now, like just fully in fight mode.
I just got too wild at times. I had to remember, like, I had his timing. I just needed to stick to that.
This is a Tuesday night for kids, bro, and Derby, like, I mean, this is normal for kids, bro.
And this is what it was literally all fight. You was just picking every time he was throwing a wild punch, you was picking out a quick like jab or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, at this point, I already knew I had his timing.
No.
See here, I could have probably finished it. The ref was about to jump in.
You should have, man. You should have.
You could have
Literally
got
about to jump in.
the
You should have finished it there. You should have.
I was just too aware of my cardio.
Yeah, I guess if it didn't pay off and he did slip out, this might get
That's
deep for
it.
you, I guess. Yeah, I get that.
You see me nodding at him and everything. I'm like, this is a fight, boy.
It's got yeah.
I love this shit.
Do you remember what you're being told in the corner at all?
Keep your fucking hands up. Get that left hand up. Get that left hand up. Get that left hand up. What are you doing? Get that left hand up. You're not Mayweather. Get that left hand up.
Yeah, and there it is down.
Them corner boys were good, innit? Them corner men were dope, man.
They were sick, man.
Very good. Very good. They told me to grab him. They actually told me to grab him. So when I grab him in this round, Briggsy in the live was like, he's rocked. He's rocked. I was like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah, but like, I guess if you start doing that sort of thing, it gives him that false sense of security, doesn't it? As well, almost.
Here, my head guard's off. I took them shots there unnecessarily. But I guess that's a fight. You can't just expect it to stop. Cough right there. That was a cough.
So, telegraph
Literally.
that off the foot.
Telegraph cough.
So I thought I'll grab him like I got told. And Briggs is like, he's rocked! Kiss his hurt! Another cuff.
Find the middle in the ring, that's it, and get. Be first, George. Come on, you got one of them and
That's ruined that for everyone.
Pull it.
Pull that right.
Rewind.
Come on, you got one of them and
You got a fucking right hand, you know.
Boom!
Got too
Did
happy
you
than he did, bro.
purposely
Landed
stop
too many
punching
and got too
every time he
happy.
turned round as well? Kids, was you purposely not punching him once he starts to turn around as well?
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to hit him when his back was turned. That's why I just pushed him away.
Because if you turn your back, bruv, it's still on, isn't it?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, surely.
It's like, I'm gonna get you.
Oh, don't worry, bro. I don't turn my
by
back.
that way.
I know.
I remember right there and then I was literally thinking, I don't know if I can fight another round, but I have to. Like, my cardio was so gone.
See, Georgie
I'll be
comes out
honest.
swinging for this one. Is he bleeding there as well?
Yeah, his nose was bust up.
That's what we like to see blood. That's what we want.
This was where I just thought, fuck it, let's just go wild.
Yeah.
Start letting that right hand go a bit more.
You see, you still got that control though, right? Like then you just went to throw it, seen you turn and stopped yourself mid-like punch. That's the important part. And if you're just going in windmilling it, you're just going to end up getting knocked.
Sink one over so you can get countered. Whoop!
Oh, in front of his missus as well.
The
Oh no! Did he
the
land in
ref was
front of
like,
in front of wifey?
Wait! Just the camera view, right there. Boom, ready.
Oh no!
He's there.
Oh no!
ref's like, fuck off, you twat.
Do you remember again what you was trying to say then?
I didn't say anything then. I thought I'd won the fight, to be honest. I didn't think he was going to get up.
Okay, cool. So you were surprised to see him get up? Fair play to him for getting back up.
A little bit. The way he fell, I was like, oh shit. Because I knew he was rocked. I knew he was rocked from a moment before.
I actually forgot that you dropped him in this fight.
The mad thing is, in a minute, I start shaking my right hand. I'm showing it him, and he still lets it hit him.
You can't see it.
It's the contact.
Jack told me here though. Jack was like, "You don't need to work now." So I backed off completely. I knew it was a 10-8 round. I knew I'd won the round. So I was like, "I'm not gonna."
All you needed was that one punch to put him down. Now, really, that's all you needed to do more.
Yeah.
But you can see you still won it though, just like that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I can go like this.
I think this is where I start doing it with my right hand, maybe. So like, it's coming. I was setting head traps as well. Every time I was leaning forward, that's head traps. I knew I had his timing.
Come on, let him have it.
Nice.
Let him have it.
He's walking into your punches at this point.
I feel his cardio is also gone now as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm pretty sure somebody on one of the streams was saying, like, just before the fight, he was asking people for a Rizzler and that.
Yeah, he was pulling up. Nodding at him there, like, yeah, boy.
Silly.
Yeah.
I just wanted that head guard off.
Yeah, man, that would do my head in. Honestly,
Literally.
I wouldn't be able to deal with that. That would do my head in too much.
Oh, Kiss V Stray. Big up.
So, yeah, that's probably, for me, like, Georgie looked the weakest in the ring throughout all of them. I think that's fair to say. I do hope that he comes back and carries on training, though. He definitely had all the fundamentals for it, and the balls, like, is the biggest part of it, right? Is having the balls to get in there. Again, I can't say anything bad, really, because I would not get in the ring and do it myself. But you guys can. So what did you guys think of that?
Kids just dominated, to be honest. All 3 rounds.
Okay, let me ask you this. Crash. From those 2 fights that we just seen, who wins, Jack or Trev? Sorry, Kiz or Trev?
What, from those 2 fights at that stage? Or now? Because now
if
it's
it was literally like those 2 fights against each other.
Then I reckon I would have put money on Kiz. But now I don't want to call this fight like this. They've been working too hard for me to like insult the other one with. Yeah, I think they're gonna. Do you know what I mean? I just want to see him fight now.
I'm not expecting the same Trev.
But obviously blue team. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously.
So do we know what colours we're going? Do we know that already?
Yeah.
Blue gun.
It's on the flyer.
I understand it all now. Yeah, I understand it all now. Jeez. Took me a second to catch up with what's going on there. And speaking of the flyer, we are going to quickly go through the flyer, and we're going to give like little predictions here and there. But Trev, just while I get that, what did you think of that performance from Kiz?
It was good. I mean, he's fighting Georgie Roots, man, and Georgie Roots is turning around. So he's fighting the worst fighter of the night, as you said.
Literally.
So I'm not gonna like. I can't really make a massive. Obviously, Kiz was good, man. Kiz has got tenacity. He was throwing. He's got good head movement. Like, I ain't gonna lie and say that he's shit, obviously, because I wouldn't have fought him if I thought he was shit. But yeah, I think it's there's not too much to judge off, because 1, we're both different fighters now, and 2, like, yeah, he was fighting Georgie Roots, and Georgie Roots doesn't look like he's ever sparred in his life. I'll be honest. So it's one of them.
He looked shocked when he got tapped a few times.
Yeah,
definitely.
turning round when you get hit is turning round when you get jabbed, and getting knocked down off a jab is a bit mad, I think. But,
yeah, definitely. Which is why you wouldn't catch me in the ring. So those sort of reasons, I ain't having that. That's not being online. No way. But yeah, we'll get into this card then. So we've got we'll go from bottom to top. If you guys want to give a prediction or talk about it at all, then let me know. We can get into it. So we do have Jack Watts versus Lil Maisie, Aaron Mays. I know Lil Maisie, he fights, right, or wrestles?
He wrestles.
He wrestles. I remember seeing a few tweets about wrestling and stuff.
What, like
Anyone wanna call
WWE shit
this?
or actual wrestling?
Yeah, WWE, not actual wrestling.
Really? I was
Okay.
taking the piss when I said that. But serious.
Yeah, bro.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, it takes a lot of athleticism. That's all I'm
No,
going to
I
say.
know, but that's mad. I didn't think that
Yeah,
was
it's
a thing
hard.
in the UK.
It's hard shit.
Definitely.
But
Hey, maybe
still, I
he's
don't
going to
have
be
the
the crossover that you guys need and do like a Ultimate Riot meets Soft Pro.
Could you
And do
imagine?
it like that. That'd be awesome. To be fair, seeing you guys will come up with trash cans and shit. Like boom. Imagine one of you just coming up and just spearing Shotty. Like, come on, this would be amazing, wouldn't it? It'd be brilliant. But anyone want to call a winner on that fight? Has anyone seen Aaron do what he does, Macy? Anyone seen him do what he does?
What we got to
I've
do?
seen him hit the bag.
You know when ECW like run up in Raw or something like that, like trash and shit, bro. That's what we got to do to Soft
Yeah,
Pro.
takeover. That's it.
With the Soft Pro event.
Jack starts winning, Macy's gripping a chair, isn't he?
I want to see that now. Definitely pitch that to him. You got to pitch that to him.
Maze's going to tag me in with Jack. He's going to tag team.
Tag.
Yeah.
Tag me in. I'll be like,
all right. We'll go. So Callum, your fight next is you versus Mike. So Callum, introduce yourself, man. I'm not too familiar with you. Have you battled? Are you a battler? Or
Yeah, I battled a long time ago. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the best battler, to be honest. I battled on King of the Ronalds and Spit Roast in Birmingham. So I used to do those battles.
Okay, cool.
But it didn't really go my way. But I saw this as an opportunity, and I thought, fighting, now that's something I can definitely do. So, yeah.
And is it something you've been doing before coming over to Ultimate Rider?
Yeah, actually, I used to kickbox a fair bit. I've probably done it for about 3 years or so. So I've never technically had a boxing match, but obviously used to use my hand all the time in kickboxing too. So yeah, I'm not really too worried, to be honest.
I guess you kind of got two less limbs to worry about, so you should be all right, to be fair. Right? Logically, I mean, I don't know. And your opponent, Mike, what are your thoughts on him?
I think he's going to give me more than a bargain for. I saw his job. He's a welder and stuff, and I think that takes a bit of grit alone. He's taking it serious, you know. So I think we're going to get a good fight out of this one. I think our one's going to be a dark horse, and I'm going to be the more technical one to take the fight.
I done some training with Magic last week, and he's definitely not one to be sort of slept on. I think he will sort of give as good as he gets. I think it'll be a good fight.
Yeah, I believe that too. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a good fight out of it, to be honest. So, what
Awesome.
more
That's
can you ask for?
Exactly that, man. What more can you ask for? I can't say that I could call any winners on any of these fights, to be honest, apart from maybe Kiz and Trev, because we've seen them fight. But we'll go on to the next one then. It's Enigma the Prophet versus SBE. Enigma, how you feeling about the fight coming up? Obviously, SBE, he's trained before. Has he competed? I'm not sure whether he's actually competed before, but I know he has definitely trained before.
Have you ever felt powerful anxiety?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one, bro. But it's a good motivator because he's fought before and he's trained for 5 years and he kicks boxing. He's had a fight and this guy's arms are as big as my head. But it's cool. None of that is made me even think that I'm not going to step in the ring and go ham.
I think like, who shows us that like it's not always the sort of size.
Definitely. We were talking about the whole crossover with wrestling. I mean, Mayweather beat up Big Show, didn't he? So anything's possible.
Yeah, that's true. I remember seeing that.
No, it'll be a good fight. You know? That should be a good fight because we really respect each other. We know what's going on, and I've been training hard, bro. I've not been sleeping. I've been training hard, bare technique, bare cardio. So
that's definitely something I've noticed with you guys going on into this event is you guys are promoing, you guys are like on the socials, make sure people are remembering that you guys are doing this. I feel like everyone's taking it like really seriously. Even like I said, to the point of, you know, you're checking up on each other, making sure that it's only roll-ups that are being smoked and all these sorts of things. It's good shit. It's good shit. I love it.
Because me and Kiz both quit bunning, innit?
Yeah, me and Trev both quit bunning for this, man.
Hey, fair play, boys. Fair
They're all
play.
looking out for each other, which is something I didn't expect. In the first one, everyone was a bit, oh no, they didn't know how to work with each other, or like, you know, it wasn't until everyone was said, oh, you're the blue team, and they were given their blue jerseys, that on the day that the blue guys started hanging together, and then the red guys started chilling together. You know?
Yeah.
Now it doesn't matter what side you're on. Right now we're just grown men going through a physical challenge, and we kind of need each other. And that has been what been for me probably the most heartwarming moments of this entire build-up, is the fact that the fighters haven't been, you know, at each other's necks, but they've been very cautious of one another, very helpful, very like concerned about one another. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah, I love to see it.
Yeah, it's like friends that are just going to war. You know what I mean? And it's just literally going to be really, really, really good sparring sessions. That's the way I see it. No one's like, do you know what I mean? No one hates each other this one. No one's got animosity. It's going to be, do you know what I mean? It's going to be good fighters going up against each other with nothing but respect for one another. And that's what I can ask for, man. That's it.
Yeah, that's definitely the best outcome. So this next fight is one that we can call. I do want to see what people think and their opinions on who they'll take a winner. Krishna, I know you might not be able to. I don't know where your position is on this.
I'm impartial, but
fair enough. I appreciate that.
Answer lads, please do.
But yeah, it is Kizreal versus Just Trev. I feel like this is going to be a really, really exciting fight, definitely. Technically, you know, performance-wise as well, you're both ready to kind of put on that character, I guess, whilst you're fighting, you know, because we've seen you standing over Georgie, these sort of things. I feel like, yeah, it's going to be really entertaining, this one. Going off of what we've watched tonight, I actually think Trev will take it if you two come like you came in your last fights. But I do think, Kiz, if you had a better opponent, we would have had a better showing from you as well. You, like I said at the start of your fight, you held a lot back in that, I felt. Even though you were saying about your cardio and stuff, like, you could have ended that fight in the first.
Yeah, definitely.
Quite easily as well.
I did 10 rounds on Friday, so I think 3 rounds will be all right.
Decent. Hey, so maybe you can push it to 5, right? That's what we
I've been training for free. I've been training for free.
I have been training for 3, but the pace, it's about the pace that you put out in 3. If me and Trev were to do a 5-round fight now, it's going to be a boring fight.
A slower fight, yeah, I get you. I understand.
No, yeah, I'm only ripping you, man. I'm just trying to push through and get that 5 rounds out of you.
What I would say is, don't expect to see the same Kiz and Trev on this event. Like, we've both at very, very good fucking gyms with good reputations. Like, we've both trained hard. I don't think we're going to be the same at all. Like, I think Trev will probably say the same. When I watch my own fight back, there's so much stuff that I see that I did wrong that I just think, why did you do that? Like, and
So that's the question that I was going to ask. How many times have you watched your fight back, Kiz first, and I'll ask you, Trev, as well.
My own fight?
Your own fight, and then Trev's fight as well. How many times have you watched both of them?
I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit, I love myself a bit. I've watched my own fight probably about 150, 200 times.
Yeah, same as me, bro.
I love the honesty, though. Yeah, but I guess it's that whole point. You've got to study it, right? Like,
yeah, see what I did right, see what I did wrong, what worked. I mean, obviously the opponent isn't a good gauge of that. Like, I'm aware of that myself. Like, that's why I wanted to fight Trev. And did you say how many times have I watched Trev's fight as well?
Yeah.
So I've watched it quite a good few times. I've watched it a lot, but at the same time, I'm watching it with the mindset of that's not going to be the person I'm fighting, and I'm very much aware of that. Like, very much aware of that.
Fair enough. Appreciate that. And
back end of that. They're both their training videos that they've been sending, like, since the first one in March to this one now, the absolute difference in the way that they're both even throwing a punch at a bag is 100% different. I remember Kiz sending me a picture of himself doing this flexing stuff. No disrespect, Kiz, but you look skinnier than me, bro. Do you know what I mean? I weigh 50 kg, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I thought man was skinny, and then 3-4 weeks ago you sent me that picture of you in the field or something, and I was like, shit, He got wide.
You know what's mad? That's just from boxing training. I've not touched any weights in the lead up to this. That just shows what you can do to your body with your own body weight and just actually getting in a gym. And so if you're not, if someone's watching this and you feel a bit shit about your body, go do boxing, man. I promise you, your body will transform so fucking quick, like genuinely so quick, and it's so good for the mind and soul. Like it's unreal.
Facts.
Decent, man. So Trev,
he would
go
got
on.
so much better with his training stuff. Like all of his punches weren't looking very sloppy. Like from the first videos that he was sending, and like he said, he wasn't. Didn't know what he was doing, what he was expecting. But coming to the videos that he's sending me yesterday or 2 days ago, you're seeing real fighters coming out of these battle rappers. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, we're insulting each other's mums not so long ago, but now he's not taking their health and wealth seriously. Do you know what I mean? And it shows, and that's what I love to see about these lot, man. Definitely.
No, definitely, man. So Trev, same question to you, bro. How many times have you watched your battle back, and then how many times have you been watching Kiz's battle?
Yeah, I've watched both of them bare. Like I've watched mine loads, just in case, like, because obviously, just in case maybe like Jack has actually won the fight. I just want to a double, triple, quadruple, 300, just to make sure that I'm not just bigging myself up. And yeah, like So I've watched my fight loads. I've watched Kiz's fight loads. But the same thing as what Kiz said. Like we're both different fighters, man. So I know that Kiz ain't going to be doing the same things. I know he ain't going to be cocky enough to have his left hand down like he did.
Did you watch Kiz's as well to make sure that the right person won and it wasn't just Georgie getting robbed, right?
Yeah. Just in case I thought Georgie nicked it.
But hey, like I said, full respect for everybody going in. I want to keep saying that because I may make jokes, but like I said, I don't want anyone calling me out to fight Georgie. Straight no.
Danny, would you fight Georgie though? Danny, would you fight Georgie?
Yeah, but what if I look worse than him, man?
Nah, I don't know, bro.
You know what? Georgie's going to be training every day for his redemption. He's going to call me out in like next year and be like, "Kiz, I'm coming for you, boy."
To be fair, if his battle is anything to go by, he'll be calling out like the big heavyweights instead, because that's what he seems to want to do in battle rap, innit? Keep fighting giants. So who knows? He might come back. Like I said, I do hope he does. I hope he comes back, improves, and then I can be on the stream the next time that we do a rewatch with all these sort of things and be like, "Yo, you proved me wrong. Fair fucking play." But at the moment, he's got to take the L. Definitely. All right, so yeah, anybody else want to call a winner for Kiz and Trev? In fact, I'm going to make you go first. Go on.
What do you say?
I'm saying you got to call a winner between Kiz and Trev.
Okay, so wait, I can't call a winner yet, but one thing I did want to say, especially for this last event, I'm not expecting these two fighters, but one thing that, especially for Dialek and Soljutsu, there was a lot of attack, but no one really had any defense. Like the defense was kind of missing, which makes for amazing fights, but in an amazing and exciting way. And it really, what I kind of want to see from these two, because I know they both have attack, is who has the better defense. So I think whoever has the best defense might be able to just.
I want to see bangs, though. Obviously, I want to see better bangs, bro.
I feel like Trev.
It was all bangs.
No, I feel like Trev had quite a good defense in terms of like. But then I guess it's more of a counter attack. But he would kind of dip and then counter attack straight away, rather than just, doing the whole like Ali type, like boom, 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 just dodging it all
my
in the
defense
corner.
was more my footwork.
I was going to say footwork.
I mean, we didn't really get to see Kiz's defense because he didn't need it. But
I mean, my head was moving all over the place.
That's exactly
I was
what
slipping
it is.
so many punches. That is defense.
Kiz was slipping, to be fair. Kiz slipped a few nice ones, countered, and Paul countered.
Yeah,
did a few
I
nice
need to see who can do the. There's a lot of. I need to see who can keep this for when it's heavy.
I'd quite like
when
to
it's
see a
really
moment
on
where
you and it's on you like that. Can you
Yeah.
hold that, or can you move, or are you just gonna? That's what I need to see.
The sort of things that I like as well.
I ain't trying to get like that.
We've seen it with Trev and Jack. You were both kind of attacking at the same time. That sort of stuff that I like as well. And Cooper is another one that was doing it. Every time Baylor threw a punch, Cooper was throwing a rebuttal, whatever you want to call it. He was throwing a rebuttal out there to try and, keep up with him. And I love that, definitely. Callum, who you got taking that fight?
Gonna have to stay with Red Gang, man. Trev moves too well, I think, but I think we're gonna get 3 rounds of absolute bombs. To be honest, I think they're gonna try and knock each other's head off. Literally, Kiz,
definitely.
Kiz is well. He's got a good fight IQ. Would you say? So from what he talks about, but Trev's just looking powerful to me, and I think the footwork's going to get it for him.
Okay, Lloyd, what do you recommend?
To be honest, I'll stick with the red team as well. To be honest, it's probably the toughest one on the cards, I think, to pull. I'll go with Trev purely for no other reason than he's already been in a proper fight, whereas I think Kiz just sort of walked his fight. So I'll give it to him for that reason, but genuinely, I think it could go either way.
Fair enough. And Crash, lastly?
100% biased Kiz.
To be fair, I should have thought you've all got your team.
Get banged.
No, I was thinking of saying it. I was like, nah, it sounds too. And then everyone said it, and I was like, yeah, do you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. No, I'd be lying saying like I think Kiz is one of the best is if not the best fighter on our team, like on the blue team. Do you know what I mean? So like, yeah, but it's the fight I'm looking forward to watching most.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to that one. All right, so that brings us on to our last fight, the headline of the event, the heavyweights, Crash versus XLD. How are you boys feeling about this one then? Lloyd, you can go first, bro. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good, to be honest. I think I genuinely think it'll be quite a close fight. I know Crash is taking it serious. I think it'll be a good fight. 5 rounds is going to be hard. But I think it'll be a good fight. Do
you think it will go to 5 rounds?
I'd be surprised if it did, but you never know, really. So I prep him for 5 now.
Okay. All right. Cool. Crash, same question to you. How are you feeling going into this one?
Feeling great. Feeling great. Stop smoking cigarettes now. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's a vape guy with
congrats, man. Congrats.
And the most fit I've ever been in my life, and I'm just feeling good.
Okay. What's been kind of like this? Is a question open to everyone, I guess. But what's your favorite part of training, and what's your worst part of training? What do you
sparring?
Hate well, you love sparring, right? That's the best.
I love
bit.
sparring. Sparring's fire.
What do you hate about training?
Cardio.
I don't mind cardio.
I hate You see when you're on a treadmill, below is 5 miles is this. You're all running on a road, it's just so much more difficult. A little bit of wind just fucks you up.
Because it's uneven as well, isn't it, on the road? The road's mad uneven.
Yeah, it's not nice. You're right, Trev.
Yo, Trev, what's going on there?
The dog was barking. Got it like that.
He's got it.
This dog, absolutely loves me, man. I actually nearly gave me a black eye the other day. I've been sparring that much, but like the only closest thing to a black eye I got is off my dog after taking it for a run.
Oh shit! Trying to sabotage you before.
Yeah,
the
she
fight.
tries to bite my ears and that. So like, bang.
So I guess that's the worst part of training for you, right? Is just having a dog. What's your favorite part of training? I think
she'll give me more trouble than Kiz will, to be honest.
Ooh, okay. What's your favorite part of training?
Me? Probably sparring. When I do well. Yeah, probably sparring when I do well, or I'd say sparring, man. Look, just because it's like you get like a sort of big like a buzz from it if you like land a shot that you've been like planning and like you've been practicing on the bag, and then you land the same combination or you land the same like slip and then like the same sort of sequence that you've been practicing, and it pays off, especially with the footwork and stuff. Like the other day, I was like practicing like this like little pivot and then a jab, and it just pulled off like in sparring.
Awesome, man. Big up Trubs and the Wiretap. Will the Wiretap be doing any commentary again for this event? I guess they've got the plug happening that day. It's a lot going on. But
last time we just messed it up a little bit. We had a live stream for them. They didn't like it. I thought it was kind of like a little bit. It was kind of like separated from the other footage, and then we couldn't get that footage and incorporate it with the final edits and stuff. So this time we're just gonna have a GoPro stuck on the commentators. So that will just be on them, and then we'll just edit them to the final edits when they come out.
Okay.
This time I was like, look, a lot more people, like a lot of little, like you said last time, especially with the judges and stuff. A lot of little things really annoyed me as well as the promoter, as the organizer. So I really wanted to crack down on that now. And one of those was that the commentators being involved. Like, do you know what I mean? They were there. I wanted them involved, and they weren't in the footage. was kind of annoyed by that. But yeah, man, we're going to change that all up, changing all of that. Ring cards are still the same, whatever. We're still going forward with that. Yeah, it's pretty much because it's the same venue. Pretty much everything is the same except for more fights, bigger audiences, bigger crowds, bigger everything, man. You know, actual judges this time. You know, so
I like it. I like it. All right, so back to the main event of the night then. So obviously we spoke about the dropout of Shawnee and then Lloyd, you stepping in, which is awesome. Have you had any fighting experience before, Lloyd?
No, none at all. Like
None
no
at all.
boxing, nothing.
Okay, and Crush?
Nah, I done karate when I was like 11, 12, but I don't really count, did it? Like, do you know what I mean?
Nah,
Like,
everybody done karate.
White belt.
you know what I mean? Them ones there, bro. Like, just that. But
Well,
no,
what colour belt did you get up to?
White.
Orange or red? I can't remember whichever one's after the orange. Or
I
the
don't know
red.
why I asked, as if I would know what it means anyway. I'm
Christian
like, yeah,
probably
that-
knows. I know
decent, man.
Christian knows, bro. I think it's orange then red.
Okay.
It's white, orange
Okay,
then
so-
red.
Awesome. Right, well, we've gone through, we've watched all of the fights. I guess the last thing to say will be get those tickets. If you can make the event. If you can't, will there be a pay-per-view again of this event, Krish? No?
I'm unsure about that just yet. We haven't yet
Okay.
decided. We might just go straight to final edits and make it more of a cinematic thing. If you weren't there on the day, you weren't there, but the fights will come out a lot quicker straight away afterwards. There'll be a lot less waiting time for the fight to come in. What we will do
Set
though
up
is
a Patreon, man.
Yeah, I think something like that needs to happen, man. Definitely.
Yeah, that'd be good. That would be good.
Viewings or whatever needs to happen. So we'll definitely do for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, so obviously, if you can't get there for whatever reason, then and you still want to do something to support, then the crowdfunder is in the chat, so make sure you get on that. Give what you can. If you can't give money, give it a share.
Yo, I just want to say,
asking the question as well.
make sure you get there. Make sure you get there because it's going to be crazy, man. Literally, big up Dan Gray's Boxing Club, Box Clever in Derby, because they've put me through hell for this fight. I've bled for this fight. I've sweated so much for this fight. Like Trev's done the exact same. The other fighters have done the exact same. We have literally lost blood to raise money for End Youth Homelessness and Mental Health UK. It's so important that they got shouted out on this stream as well. That's the charities that we're doing this for. Like everyone that's had me on Facebook has seen, like, my mental health has been documented because I show all aspects of my life. Everyone that's been on my social media has seen I was homeless for fucking years, man, living on my brethren's couches. Do you know what I mean? Going from home to home to home. So these charities mean a lot to me. Get your tickets. It's not one to be missed. It's really not one to be missed. And it's so important that you support this event, not only for Krishna, but for the charities involved as well. I just wanted to
Thank you, man. No, I appreciate that a lot. I do. It's, we all make, all night we've had a laugh and we've had a fun with this, but it is a very serious message out there as well. And it's a really, really positive thing you guys are doing. So thank you from fans, I guess, for doing this. It is definitely something that they're getting on board with and everything. Krishna, one more question for you before we go. What's the future looking like? I know that you said about branching out into different other genres of fighting, styles of fighting. What's the right word there?
Yes,
I need to get my vocab up for this kind of conversation, don't I? But yeah, what's the future look like for Ultimate Writer for you?
We want to be the biggest name in combat sports here in the UK. Eventually, yes, I know the UFC still runs. I know Bellator's still about. I know boxing's still a thing. I know there's loads of leagues out there. However, they're not battle rappers. They don't have what we have already. They don't have a community. They don't have a culture. They don't have what we have and where we've come from. And I think that's what sets us apart. It's not like Bouncer and Wicked and Bad. At some point, we'll probably do Wicked and Bad versus the Ultimate Writer. 5 of our fighters versus 5 of their fighters. So I'm trying to build a roster.
There's no reason this can't get as big as YouTube boxing, if not bigger.
No, I want to go past that. I want to sell out O2. I want to sell out the Ritz in Manny. I want to sell out Madison Square Garden in New York. That's where we want to
go.
That's where we want to be. Eventually, yes.
Here for it.
Only event number 2, and I'm only in year number 4. But do you know what? Nah, this is it now. Combat sports, and I ain't going nowhere without my battle rap family. I ain't going nowhere without them. So every single card I put on will have battlers or battles on the card, no matter what. Everywhere we go, every single one like, yeah, I'm taking every single one of you with me to the top.
And this can only happen if us fans are buying those tickets, getting to these events. You know, we've got to see. At the moment, we are going to the plug too. Me and my missus, we're just looking at like our coach got changed because of the strikes and everything. So we're not sure whether we're going to make the On Mariah event, unfortunately. But we're figuring a few things out, and we're going to see what we can do. But we will be moving heaven and earth to be able to try and get there. Definitely want to see this. Tonight's made me 10 times more excited for this as well. Definitely, like, just because nobody seemed like passive, if you know what I mean. Everybody seemed like, yeah, we're going into this fight like, yeah, I might like you, but I'm winning, and I like this vibe that we've got. So before we do head off, I'm going to let you all do a sign off before we go. So Kiz, we'll start with you, my bro.
Yeah, obviously, respect to Krishna, respect to all the fighters involved, respect to Trev. I do like him. Do you know what I mean? I've got no disrespect to him whatsoever. If anything, the whole lead up to this fight, I actually quite get on with him. I think he's a sound lad. Anyone that's either at the plug or thinking about coming to the event and they can't afford it, I've got 2 tickets that I'm going to buy to give away to make sure that you know, you can come at least, because I just think it's important that people get down. I will literally pay for them tickets. Like, we're not getting free tickets to give out. Like, I will pay for them tickets. So if you're struggling financially, it's hard times at the minute, hit me up. 2 tickets there to give away. The first 2 people, get them. Come watch us fight, man. We gonna fucking fight, boy.
Definitely, man. I'll try and clip that bit and then I'll put it on Twitter and that so we can get the word out for that. That's awesome. Appreciate you for coming on, man. Good luck with the fight coming up. Peace,
Appreciate it, man.
Callum, over to you, bro. Over to you.
Yeah, if you want to see something different from the last card, you want to come to this event, because I've got a total different style to anybody on here, I think. And you're going to remember my name when once the fight is done.
Fame.
It's going to be magic. Disappears. So let's go. I'll see everyone. Good luck, red team, all the way.
Good luck to you, bro. Good luck to you. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. Enigma, let's hear from you, bro.
Fuck the red team, coach. No. Big up everyone, bro. Big up everyone, especially the red team and the blue team. But no, it's gonna be a good. Everyone has to come down, bro. If you go into the plug is literally it's a 2-part event. You have to go to the plug. That's why it's called the plug 2, because there's 2 parts. You have to go to the plug, and then you have to come to Ultimate Riot afterwards. And it's just gonna be a whole load of good fights. Nobody is taking this easy. Everybody is training their ass off. So the level from the last one is gonna be it's just taking it up, man. This is Ultimate Riot.
Will you guys be at the plug 2? Just out of curiosity.
I'm gonna go for Jem versus Bobby still, just to catch the last battle.
Okay. All right, cool.
I can't watch the whole event though. That's a matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a long day, right? Like, you need to be getting
10 hours of battle content. 10 hours.
Yeah.
You never know. You might just see us boys just jogging past, like, do you know what I mean?
Oh, message me if you do. I'll make sure everyone in the venue comes outside for a fag break at that point. Because obviously I have that power. I'll just make everyone leave. They're gonna be like, first round or Bobby. I'm like, now wait, Crash is running down the road. Let's go. Wait, they'll listen. It's all right. I'll be like, I won't do streams for you anymore. Come on. But E, thank you very much for coming on, man. Good luck with the fight. Hopefully, see you back fighting again. Hopefully, I get to see the fight live as well. But if not, definitely be catching it as soon as it's online. Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
You too, bro. Safe, man.
Peace. Lloyd, we'll go to you, bro.
Yo, I just want to say, like, to be fair, like, respect to Krishna putting it on again. He's doing so much work behind the scenes that obviously a lot of us don't see. It's not going to be easy putting on these events. And to be fair, every single person we're in the group chat together is putting in the work to make sure we're putting on that show for Krishna. To be fair, and also got to give respect to Crash. Like, it's not easy to sign up knowing you're taking an L, but he was willing to do it.
I battled you, lad, bro. It's all right, bro. I'm used to it, bro. It's fine.
But all jokes aside, like, even our fight, like, you got Kiz and Trev is probably going to be the most technical fight of the night from what I've seen from people. Going to be a real show. Like, to be fair, me and Crash probably going to be a lot more like a slugfest. 2 big guys fighting it out. This is going to have everything, really, that what Ultimate Rider 1 was missing. This is what's going to sort of plug that gap. So no excuses for anyone really to miss it, especially if you're 20 minutes away. Watching people saying, I'm going to knock you out. Why not come and actually see people do it?
That's true. That's true. That should be the tagline, right? That should be the tagline. Don't just watch people say they're going to knock people out. Come watch people knock people out. I love that. Love for coming on, Lloyd. Appreciate you, man.
Cheers,
Good luck
guys.
with the fight.
Cheers, Danny.
See you in
Bye.
a bit, man. Trev, you got anything to say?
Yeah, man, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I know it's 5th of November. I know it's bonfire night and people might not turn up, but like at the end of the day, it's bonfire night. The real fireworks are going to be at Camden Boxing Club. That's where it's at. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
It's gonna, like me and Kiz, like everyone's saying, it's gonna be a big fight. It's gonna be a war. You got heavyweight fights. You got fighters like with you got kickboxers, ex-kickboxers, 2 ex-kickboxers going into boxing. So it's like it's got a lot more than the last one was a banger, but this one's got more. It's got extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like plus a big heavyweight clash. I think that one's gonna be sick. Like, just get down, lads. I know if you're at the plug, there's no excuse for you. Like,
exactly.
Exactly that. Unless there's no coaches to get home, because hotels in London are expensive. But we shall see what we can do. I'll be sleeping on a bench outside the coach station for the first coach.
That's it. You can camp out. Bring your tents, lads.
I'll tell you, I'm going to need some sort of standing stool though. If I'm going to be stood up at a battle rap event all night and all day and then go into that, that's going to be a lot on my back. But we'll make it work. But Trev, good luck with the fight, man. Hopefully, the judges and that are all in place, and I trust Christian's got all that sorted now. So
if it goes that far, yeah.
Okay, I like that chat. I do. Let's see what you can do in the ring. Definitely good luck, and hopefully see you on here again soon, man. All right. Thanks for coming on.
Take care, mate.
Crash.
Yo.
How are you feeling, man? You got any last words for us?
So excited, bro. So excited. So excited. Yeah.
You got some last words for us? Last words for Lloyd.
Do you know what? Everyone on the chat shout out, because they've said it all, bro. They shout out the mental health, the cause. Krishna, obviously, you for having us on the show, bro. Everyone supporting. Everyone has brought tickets from the event off me. Do you know what I mean? If you're hesitant, just buy them, bro. Like they said in it, the plug too. What is better than hearing violent chat all day? Go and watch them that that you've disliked, that you've fallen out with on Facebook. They're in the ring and they're scrapping around the corner, bro. How more could you? Let's fuck the crud talk. Let's see punches thrown, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just excited to entertain everyone. Like, I'm gonna break Lloyd's nose to fuck up, like, but yeah, like, let's go, man. Then it's like 6 days away. I'm so excited. I cannot contain it anymore.
Well, hey, look after yourself this week, man. And
do
you know what? Actually, Ultimate Writer 3, I want to see the idea that you had first round battle rap, second round on beat or something, and then third round you have a fight. That's definitely something I want to see. Definitely want to see something like that included.
We're happy to facilitate that. We can make that work, definitely.
I think that'd be awesome to see that. But yeah, like I said, good luck. Thanks for coming on, man. Always a pleasure to sit down and chat with you, man. Definitely.
Blessings to the gang.
Awesome, man. And we're down to the guy, right? The man that made all this happen, man. Just gonna, keep just these flowers are for you. All right, these flowers are for you. Do you know what I mean? You're doing great, man. Do you want to give us a sign off?
Yo, I just want to say thank you so much, Danny. Thank you to all the fighters. Thank you to all the fans, friends, family, everybody supporting, showing love, sharing, tweeting, liking, posting it everywhere you can. I really do appreciate that. Yes, the plug 2 is on. Yes, we're on straight afterwards. We're in a different town, part of London. Yes, it's a little bit of a travel. First fight isn't happening until 6:30 p.m. So you have a very
hour and a half.
Yeah, you've got an hour and a half to get from one venue to the other. There's food at my venue. I don't know about the plug's venue, but there's definitely food and beverages served. It's going to be a fun day out in Camden. It's going to be a fun day out in London. For those that are traveling, please come down early because there will be tube strikes, or train strikes, I should say, which you're probably all aware of. But please do get down early, plan your routes ahead. If there is anything me or my team can do to facilitate anybody's travel or accommodations or anything like that, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Like we can organize anything you guys need, there we go. Hand on my heart. And yeah, once again, thank you so much for for doing this and putting us out there and putting us on your platform, bro.
Hey, it's a pleasure, man. It's a
It
pleasure.
means
Anytime.
the world to me, bro. Thank you so much, man.
Anytime, man. Thanks for coming on. Good luck with the event. Hopefully, you know, I'll see you on Saturday. But yeah, for now, good luck. Good luck. See you in a bit, man. And that's it, guys. That's what I feel like it's the first episode this year. I'm pretty sure it ain't, but I feel like it is for Pick Your Battles. Great episode to start, you know, with this. Hope everybody is clicking on that link to, you know, donate some money or buy tickets. Whatever you can do will be greatly appreciated. Like I said, you know, we've had a laugh. We've laughed at people. We've laughed with people and all that tonight. But respect to everybody that's got involved and all the fighters involved in that. It does take a lot. I don't have that, which is why I can sit here and laugh instead. Peace.